welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today guys, we're going to discuss the rising sign of Taurus. So if you do have this rising sign, this just means this is like a subtype to your personality. Like I said in other videos, the sun sign is more what you want to be, the persona that you exude. Your moon sign is what you need, your interface, and then the rising or ascendant sign is actually what takes precedent and what people actually get when they first get an impression of you. So with that being said, this is definitely a sign that provides a lot of pragmatism and stability. That's the main two core elements of the Taurus sign. It's represented by Venus. So this is something that's going to give you a rather materialistic outlook on life, maybe quite possessive in relationships, and somebody who can be very successful in business and any career occupation that they undertake and take seriously. So let's begin with personal relations. People with this sign tend to really be the grounding force in a relationship. A lot would depend on what their moon sign and sun sign is, just because they could be somebody who doesn't really like change, that could be a problem to relationships. But when it comes to like family and friends, it's very good rising sign to have. You guys do take friendships and family very seriously and are quite loyal. So that's a very, very good trait to have. When it comes to intimate relationships, if you're a man with a woman and you have this as your rising sign, you may tend to want to possess your partner, and that goes for both genders. Like, it goes to the point where you guys want to make sure that your partner's as loyal as you are. You want to make sure that they're pleased, whether that be sensually or just with intimate relations. So it's good, but it could be overindulgent if you guys end up saying just too much and just wanting too much from your partner, being a little bit too possessive in the sense of wanting to own them or wanting to always know where they are. And different things can happen. You want to make sure that you're getting with signs that also do support your needs and that actually like share your principles, because Taurus is a very like principled sign that wants to view life in a very specific way. And if your partner doesn't have those same expectations, then it's going to lead to inevitable problems. With business and relations, this is a sign where you could be trusted to be empowered with responsibility. So you guys are able to take up different responsibilities, whether that be in the business world, whether you're working for a company or working for yourself. If you guys set your mind to something, I know this is a fixed sign, so it's definitely very set in place, in the sense that whereas the cardinal Aries was very much an innovator and go-getter, brings energy and motivation to people with the fire, you guys are the earth now, which is going to more so bring that firmness and making sure the job actually gets done. I don't really have to tell you guys to follow through with your goals or have a purpose. That's the only way you guys live. So if you do have this as your sign, just ensure that you keep with what you're doing. Like, have a firm purpose. Don't let people sway you to say, oh, have more fun and just play and not work. The only weakness you guys can have in the business world is that you guys may try to overindulge, being a workaholic to a certain extent, but also if you have any fancy for like liquor or drugs of any sort, that could also prove to be a problem. Venus is something that likes to get intoxicants and overutilize them if that pleasure sense isn't saturated. So just make sure that you guys do look into that and make sure that you are looking deeply into your emotions and understand them as well. Aside from that, there isn't really much to say in comparison to Aries when it comes to the Taurus rising sign, just simply because it's a very firmly grounded sign that doesn't require much advice. And even if I try to fix your views or say you should look at something from a different way, you guys are very rigid. You'd rather just run through something, figure out what's right and what's wrong with it, and then switch your direction from there. So that's very good to have, but you should listen to other people as well. Being independent is good, but don't always view asking other people for help or for their opinion as dependent. That just means that you're able to cooperate with others and actually work in harmony. You do have Venus as your governing planet when this is a rising sign, so make sure to use that to your advantage and actually not use the people around you, but understand that the people around you, you have good luck with having the right team. So impart trust and responsibility to others as well, and you'll surely have great success. Some career options for you guys would be, I would say personally, anything in the medical field to legal fields. The reason being is because Venus is a sign that imparts a lot of beauty, compassion, the artistic expression as well, just like with the number 6 in numerology. So with the medical field, you guys are able to heal others. You guys are somebody that's able to look at something that needs fixing and then deal with it. That interpersonal relationships that you guys have is very, very good because of your general magnetism. So that would work good in any sort of medical field, whether that be a physical therapist, chiropractor, anything from just a regular medical doctor you'd see in a clinic to surgeon. Like these things you guys are very, very good at and can really compartmentalize your emotions and also your thought processes to make sure they don't interrupt one another. In the legal field, anything from mediation to being a lawyer, paralegal, legal assistant, law clerk, all of these are good options as well, just because you guys do need a job that's going to impart you with a lot of money. You guys like to have more of a lavish lifestyle than the rest of us, you guys in Capricorn specifically, so you need that sort of good environment. The big house, the penthouse condo, the nice town home that's in the center of the city. All of these things are attracted to you, and if you want to deny those things, you're literally just in denial. Get a job that's going to follow your passion, but also get a job that's going to give you the money that you deserve and that you need. Because with that, you're going to be able to manifest more and more into your life that's more positive in comparison to settling for something less and you end up being unhappy. My final recommendation for careers would be anything from artistic expression, whether that be music, dance, writing, poetry, anything in that sphere can work. You guys can master the 64 arts as well, just simply because it relates to number 6 a lot. Venus is in the eastern side, the god of demons, which the demons, the devil, likes colors, likes different things. Like from artistic expression, was a very good singer, the head of the angels in Christianity for singing. Understand that Venus gives you these natural abilities for a reason. You're supposed to utilize them, and if you do not utilize them, you're going to have a lot of problems. Always understand that your ascendant sign is your bridge to manifest your mind and spirit to this physical world. It's exactly like our expression number in numerology. You need to use the abilities that's given to you in your ascendant sign to actually figure out your career, figure out how to deal with your interpersonal relationships with others, and also figure out like your health as well. Like I said, the only health problems that you guys would have moving on from careers would simply be overindulgence in things like I said, just drinking, drugs, things like that could be effective. So just make sure you control the dopamine levels. Go on dopamine fasts, dopamine detoxes if you can at times, where you just completely disregard all pleasure seeking and take a month of just going strictly through military style pain. This goes for if you're a man or a woman. Actually take the time to discipline yourself and find pleasure out of pain, find pleasure out of trusting the process and going towards something. You guys are very firmly grounded, but your only weakness is that you guys do have a weakness for seeking pleasure at times. Once you're able to overcome that, you'll overcome most of your life's hurdles quite naturally. All right, so that should complete the Ascendant Taurus sign. If you guys do have any questions whatsoever, just please let me know in the comments. Aside from that, guys, please like, subscribe. That's it for today, guys. Peace.